should I get up to today?
Very well. I shall return.
All this hustle and bustle.
Not sure what they expect. I'm no cop.
Puts me in the mood for a song, it does.
Welcome.
Time to head home, I suppose.
Crowd that size, not it?
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have your...
Could have sworn I had lots to attend to.
So, who to talk with first?
Turn round, Eva. Lovely.
Welcome.
Places such as this nourish the spirit.
Days like this, not this hustle.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, Your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion.
We have been
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen you, it seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for Your Majesty's efforts.
Tis done at last.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Ah, yes. Regarding your pursuer from some days past, as we suspected, he was indeed an agent from Batal. When he learnt of Your Majesty's escape, he began inquiring after your movements. 'Tis a glad thing we captured him before matters escalated. As to how he learned Your Majesty's location with such ease, I intend to extract the answers from him anon. I shall be sure to inform you when I do. Pray, take this. 'Tis the least I can offer for Your Majesty's assistance.
So someone saw fit to monitor you, or...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security, so pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, Your Majesty. There is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers. There is much we ought to tend to. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. But of course. I surmise your majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, Your Majesty.
So, the false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent Disa. The spider has woven her web rather carefully.
If I were you, Master, I'd not leave this unread.
Shall we take a closer look?
Look as long as you think. What about you? Seems familiar.
Living's hard, but dreams are free.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Say, have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
always a pleasure.
Not care in the world. Just as it should be.
Can't afford any mistakes this time round.
Look, as long as you please.
I'll wander about.
I hope this job plays out better than the last.
Anywhere better than the crowd.
This is where I come when life gets.
It's quiet about.
Do you know how long you'll be?
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave. Follow me!
It's a bit early for a rest, ain't it?
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you?
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the regent kin to request a private audience.
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me now. If Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently. What are you doing in here? Guards, seize the intruder.
should have known I'd not measure up.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Still a while to go before my shift's over.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all and what? Much obliged.
By your leave, Arisen.
crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then we'd best keep some coin.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
Much obliged.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
Much obliged.
Welcome, and well met.
What else needs doing?
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
Everyone's as tired as I am, seems like.
Too quiet here for my liking.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
Such quietude is a blessing.
surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
Bones grow weary.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. I did as I saw fit. Need I say more? Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for it.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Aye. Tell is, her ties to this figure from the neighboring country have a romantic tint.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. As a true I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, to seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this Godsway? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance...
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this phase's... fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
Welcome. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for them. Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go, then.
Ready to forge on?
Well met, sir. I'm just grateful I get to meet you.
There'll be a few heavy purses about
shedding?
today.
Must be my winter coat growing in. It's been a hard day.
In my line of business, patience is...
Hi. Would you care to join me? I'd not say no to a bit of... I was hoping you'd say that. Do you know, I had a feeling we'd meet here today. Say, you're not from round here, are you? Are you a traveler? How I envy you. I long to learn more of the outside world, but Mother won't allow it. She's always telling me how dangerous it is beyond the palace wall. After all, if the world truly is so perilous, what of the lives of our people? It seems unfair that I alone should be shielded from that But listen to me waffling on. Ah, I almost forgot. My apologies, friend. But I'd best be going. Thank you for indulging me. I do...
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Are you in the market for something in... particular?
Do come again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to... survive. So for you, many thanks. I appreciate the business.
What now? Suppose that's a you stop and have a look. I swears it.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Time to be heading.
Very well. I shall return.
Interested in my wares? Tis quiet about.
Pour in as many customers as I can.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Always a pleasure.
I'll get that for you. Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
It is not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Such quietude. No time to talk, I'm afraid. I'm a busy man.
Perchance you've heard. The coronation is soon to be held, it seems. The Sovereign. Fear comes their voice.
Prepare yourself!
Too quiet here. Cut that out, will ye? Suppose things can't always go my way.
You're asking for it.
At once, Master. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.